All right, what's up, guys? In today's video, we are going to go over the NBA blueprint to be an NBA champion. And we're going to look over the past years on how an NBA champion is made based on stats alone. We're going to look at top 3 categories here to be an NBA championship. And that's going to be win percentage, scoring differential, and net rating. And then we're going to also look at a stat that I found, an interesting one that has proven NBA champions in the past. It's called effective possession ratio. We're going to look at that one at the end. And we're going to pick an NBA Finals winner. I think we could narrow it down to 1 or 2 teams to actually win the NBA championship. So if you want to put a futures bet on it, maybe you could do that, but it's up to you. So here we go. We're going to look into this. When you look at past NBA champions, they had a win percentage, a minimum win percentage of .634. You look at the standings right here, Celtics are at the top at 792, of course. And you could go all the way down, and then you could go up to the Pelicans. They're at 620, Clippers 620, and then a bunch of teams that are in the playoff hunt or in the playoffs are below 634. So that's not good when you look at past champions. So just right off the bat there, you could break it down. The teams that are left that could win a championship just off win percentage. We got the Celtics, Nuggets, Thunder, Timberwolves, Bucks, and that's it. So that's 5 teams right there. We already broke it down to that could win the championship. And a lot of people are like, well, yeah, it's the Celtics. They're probably going to win. But hey, we'll look at more stats, and it'll prove that maybe the Celtics won't win the championship this year. So that's win percentage. And now the second category, you have to be a top 8 team in scoring differential to be an NBA champion based off past champions. So when we look at scoring differential here, we got Celtics on top leading it, but top 8, that goes all the way down to the Clippers. So that will eliminate right away Cavs, Suns, Pacers, Sixers, Magic. We got the Mavericks, Warriors, Kings, Heat, Lakers way down at the bottom. So you eliminate that. Lakers don't really have a good shot of making it to the finals. A lot of us know that, but, people think the Lakers can make it far once they get into the playoffs. So I don't know. The next thing we want to look at here is the top 8 net rating per 100 possessions. So the top 8 teams have a very solid chance of making it to the NBA Finals and or winning the NBA Finals. So when we look at net rating here, I'll pull it up so you guys can see it. Boston Celtics leading it again. They're already leading in 3 categories, so that puts them in a tier 1 status to win the NBA championship. So when we look at top 8, we got Boston all the way to the Cleveland Cavaliers. So you could knock out the Clippers, the Suns, Pacers, Sixers, Magic. Those teams I just mentioned, they're below the top 8, like the Heat, Warriors, Kings, Mavericks, Magic. They're not looking good to win an NBA championship this year, and, most of us already kind of knew that. I'm loving the Celtics, Thunder, Timberwolves. Pelicans jump up in this top 8, but they didn't make the top 8 for scoring differential, so I'm going to knock out the Pelicans here. Nuggets have a solid chance. The last thing I really wanted to take a look at, and this is very interesting, I'll show you guys right here. It's called effective possession ratio. I made this chart here. Yeah, the past 10 years, we've had all our champions lie within this quadrant, the bottom left quadrant of effective possession ratio and the offensive opponent effective possession ratio. All lie within here. If you look at this season, we will see who's in this quadrant. And there's not many teams. So this is this season. We got the Timberwolves, Magic, Kings, Heat, Thunder, Cavs, Pacers. So when you look at all the stats I was just talking about, the top 8 in scoring differential, top 8 in net rating, got to have a win percentage over 634. What teams lie within this quadrant? The Timberwolves and the Thunder. Yes, I am saying the Timberwolves and the Thunder have a better chance at winning the NBA Finals than the Boston Celtics if you break it down to this last stat right here. And if I had to make a pick on the NBA Finals champion winner, I am going to pick the Minnesota Timberwolves to win the whole thing, to be NBA champs this year in 2024. That is my pick. I've narrowed it down off of all these stats. Sure, there can be an outlier. Any year there could be an outlier. The Celtics are dominating in almost every stat, especially when it comes down to an NBA champion blueprint. The Celtics are just dominating in every stat. But when you look at effective possession ratio, they are not even in the realm of that quadrant because their defense is not the best. They gave up a 30-point lead to the Hawks the other night. Can the Celtics play strong defense in a 7-game series in the playoffs? Time will tell. We'll find out. But my pick for the NBA championship will be the Minnesota Timberwolves, and a close second, because I'm sure the Timberwolves and the Thunder will face each other in the playoffs. I say the winner of that series wins the NBA championship. So you heard it here first. It's posted. It's written in YouTube history, and we'll see if my prediction is right. And if you guys want to follow along, feel free. I'm going to post another video here probably right before the playoffs start, and we'll see if that prediction changes a little bit, but I doubt it. We'll see. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. We'll see if the Timberwolves win it. Peace.